Where's the evidence, Charlie?
I'm trying to think where I've got it. From some of the intel we're getting right now, they haven't told us exactly what date, but they're expecting, if it all goes according to plan, between the 2nd and the 9th of July.
Whoa, was that a sound of something crashing?
Yep, that was Charlie's heart falling into his stomach.
Okay there, guys?
Yeah.
But I can assure you 100% things are happening.
What happened last week, Charlie?
But I can assure you 100% things are happening.
Facebook and Periscope for everybody to see.
This full interview's on Jason Goodman's channel. I've never been on his channel before, but it looks really good actually. This interview is a stone cold classic, and you really need to go and have a look at it in its full length glory. It is genius. And all I've done is taken a few highlights, and there are many, many more. Okay, I could be going on. I could wax lyrical for hour after hour about this interview. It is simply brilliant. I hope you enjoy this little excerpt, and then go over and watch the full thing. Quite frankly, it's definitely worth it. There's not a dull moment.
From some of the intel we're getting right now, they haven't told us exactly what date, but they're expecting, if it all goes according to plan, between the 2nd and the 9th of July.
Whoa, was that a sound of something crashing?
Yeah, that was Charlie Ward's career.
Last week, you made a bold prediction that the global economic reset was going to take place the following day, which was last Tuesday. People can go back and see that episode on patreon.com/lightonconspiracies. Patreon.
Just look at that face. That is like shit. And back to the beginning. Look at the face there. Just minutes earlier.
They were unhappy that we had a paywall, that your information was on the sponsor exclusive segment. So today, we're going to have your response here on YouTube and Facebook and Periscope for everybody to see. Periscope for everybody to see. Periscope for everybody to see. Periscope for everybody to see.
That phrase is going to haunt his nightmares.
What happened last week, Charlie? Did this global economic reset?
No.
It certainly has begun. But when we go through the total transition from the old system to the new system, from what I understand, there will actually be a blackout for probably 2 or 3 days, and that's an internet blackout and a television blackout. That's what I understand.
So the 2nd to the 9th of July. And then was the event that you were predicting for last Tuesday, did that occur?
No.
What was it? Let's recap for people who maybe have missed it.
Yeah, please repeat the lies you told last week, Charlie, so we can absolutely be clear on what they are.
It's the start of a process of a global financial reset. And it's not something that can be done overnight. It takes time to do. So there's different tiers. There's different levels. And from a government perspective, I understand that reset has already started to take place. But for the man on the street, we'll be the last people in line to find out of the global financial reset. It'll be a gradual process, but I know from the people that we've had communication with that so far everything is going according to plan, and they're extremely happy. But I think it's good to remind people that the 2 times in history that they've tried to do this, they've been blocked by some pretty serious things, such as John F. Kennedy being shot dead on the first attempt, and on the second attempt was September the 11th. So they're making sure that there's not anything that's going to happen this time, and they may well be giving us false starts to see who sticks their head up. But I can assure you 100% things are happening.
Mm-hmm.
I just love that. Mm-hmm.
Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and the primary pushback that I've gotten from people who are skeptical of some of the things that were discussed last week is that there's been no evidence presented.
There's no evidence.
What? Say that again.
There's no evidence.
Right.
It's as simple as that.
Right.
It's as simple as that.
And Charlie, in the areas where you've been moving around for many years, where you last week you told us about that one of the things you've been doing is helping governments transfer big amounts of money and also very wealthy people. What is the communication that is going on among these type of people and institutions?
I mean, these other two guys are clearly very credible. I mean, Ola must just be thinking, what did I do bringing this guy on? Look at his face. Look, he looks gutted.
The people
Were asking me what sort of evidence these claims were based on. A lot of people contact me, Charlie, and they say things like, oh, you need to do this, Jason, you need to vet that person, you need to find their credentials. That's not the way Crowdsource the Truth works. Crowdsource the Truth works by having people with firsthand knowledge, people who have evidence of various things coming forward, presenting the evidence, and then we're all vetting that information.
Need to see that head wipe.
Information in real time. So I don't know anything about the topics that you're talking about. As I said earlier,
Neither does Charlie.
an incredible worldwide have been executed now.
Hold on. People have been executed.
Hard evidence. You can go on to. I haven't got it. You can go on to. I haven't got it. You can go on to.
What are you thinking? Yeah, I've just done some clever editing there to get him to say, where's the evidence? There's no evidence. The reality is, I'm crap at editing, as you must be able to see. He actually said that.
And we're destroying one of the most dirty swamps, the deep state, the cabal, one of the most dirty things in life. And it's only taken us 3.5 months.
What do you mean 3.5 months?
And we're saying, sorry?
What do you mean 3.5 months? Trump has been in office 3.5 years. What do you mean 3.5 months? Trump has been in office 3.5 years.
I mean, since the lockdown.
Did he? Or did he actually think that Trump had been in for 3.5 months? I'm not sure.
The lockdown was to cover up. This was the start of the. We've already discussed it. 150,000 arrests worldwide have been executed now, and there is hard evidence of that now. Hard evidence. You can go on to. I haven't got it here with me, but you can go on to the.
Yeah, there's hard evidence. But I haven't got it on me.
The lost.
You see, I can relate to how Ola and the other guy are feeling, which is like, why did we bring this guy on? This is just going from horrendous to the disastrous.
Los Angeles court website and put in the names of the people that are coming out on social media, and you can find the court case against them. And I'm not going to go through them all because this is where your viewers and my viewers need to do their own homework. Because if we tell them that Sandra Bullock got arrested, they go, yeah, of course she did.
Will we? Or will we just say Bullocks?
Have a look at these things. Then you.
Yeah, this is one of these claims that I keep seeing about as well, that all these people have been arrested or executed. And then when someone says to you quite reasonably, well, have you got some evidence of that? No. And then the next thing is, go and look for it yourself. Why should I give it to you?
But if I just tell people about it, they go, yeah, that could be made up. I said, fine. You do your own research and go on there and find out for yourself. Otherwise, they just don't believe you.
Right.
I love that. Right.
So Sandra Bullock was arrested?
I'm trying to think where I've got it.
Once again, Charlie must be thinking, why the fuck did I just say that? Sandra Bullock. I think that what comes up is just a brilliant line. I think it's a good place to end this. Feel free to go and watch the full thing. It's definitely worth it.
I'm not going to say it publicly. People can go and find out themselves. I'm not going to say it publicly. People can go and find out themselves.